Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James reveals strong message he had for Anthony Edwards. It remains to be seen if Anthony Edwards will truly become the face of the NBA, but he's quickly stacking up big wins. Last year, he beat the defending champion Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and this year, he beat the Luka Doncic and LeBron James-led Los Angeles Lakers. James is a player who knows all too well the pressures that come with being the face of the NBA. However, it's hard to assume that mantle until you've won a championship. James didn't overtake Kobe Bryant as the face of the league until he won his first championship with the Miami Heat. Even the Lakers got spanked by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and James revealed the advice that he had given Edwards after the series. For me, telling him to take the next step, it doesn't always mean, okay, Western Conference Finals and now you've got to be in the finals, James said on the Mind the Game podcast. It's like, take the next step for you as a person and you as a player. Continue to get better and better. Your time is going to come whenever. Sometimes we have no control over that next step as far as going to the finals and winning. We don't always have the opportunity to do that. But we do have control over making the next step in our own individual journey. And that's what it was about because I love seeing him. It's a proud feeling for me being in the league for so long. Over 2 decades ago, James was a hotshot young player who many thought could be the best player in the NBA. He was under immense pressure from a young age. He sees players like Edwards under a similar kind of scrutiny, and he wants to do what he can to be a resource. I think that moment for me is understanding and recognizing the next generation and someone who can do it and be great for a long time in our league, James said. That's what our game is all about, is being able to pass it down to the next generation so they can continue to do great things. The Lakers season wasn't supposed to be over already. Following the Doncic trade, they played like one of the best teams in the NBA. Many predicted them to at least make it to the NBA Finals. Instead, they only won 1 game in their first-round series. James is still trying to unpack the emotions surrounding the loss. Like you just said, you unravel all of those emotions, James said. And I've unraveled all of them in the sense of give me space, going back analytically, seeing what I could have done better, what we could have done better, thinking about the individual matchups, thinking about their team versus our team, thing we could have done better. It all has entered my mind since Wednesday night when it was over with. Lakers predicted to move on from veteran guard, he will get traded. The Los Angeles Lakers have some work to do this offseason. After being heavily favored to win in round 1 of the NBA playoffs, the team lost in 5 games to the Minnesota Timberwolves. A big reason for their demise was their lack of size. Austin Reaves has emerged as a fringe star for the team and is easily their 3rd best player. His problem is that his skill set is a little redundant with Luka Doncic and LeBron James on the roster. If the Lakers want to trade for a high-end big man this offseason, Reaves may be their most valuable trade piece. While Los Angeles loves the guard and views him as a building block, sacrifices will need to be made to get a more balanced roster. The Ringer's Bill Simmons thinks it's already a done deal. He doesn't see a scenario where Reaves is on the roster next season. When Reaves gets traded this summer, and he will get traded, the stuff they, Lakers, get back for him is gonna make it seem worse that they, Mavericks, didn't get him in the trade, Simmons said on the Bill Simmons podcast. What value does Reaves have? Reaves is a very interesting player to try and evaluate. He came into the NBA as an undrafted free agent, and there aren't many of those players who have become stars. He also doesn't possess any elite athletic traits. However, he simply knows how to play basketball. Reaves has gotten better every season of his NBA career, and just averaged 20.2 points a game. It's easy to see him having even better numbers when he doesn't have to share the ball with Doncic and James. If the Lakers make Reaves available, he should be able to get them a very good return. He's only 26 and has shown star potential. He's the best chip the team has if they hope to land a center. Reeves enjoyed Lakers season. Reeves specifically wanted to go to the Lakers after college, and leaving the franchise now after he's had so much success would be a tough pill to swallow. Although the season ended in disappointment, Reeves really enjoyed his time in Los Angeles. "I had a lot of fun," Reeves said in his exit interview. "Forget the basketball, I enjoyed every single day going to work and being around these guys, the coaching staff, training staff, weight staff, everybody in the organization. From game 1 to game 82 and now, I just had a lot of fun. I always speak about how growing up playing with your best friends in high school, sometimes nothing will ever top that because you've been able to play high school basketball with guys you grew up with your whole life. But this is right up there with all of that. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I had fun regardless of statistics or anything. I enjoyed going to work every single day and putting in the work and going to battle with these guys." Lakers fans can find sliver of hope in latest Giannis news. A trade war could be brewing, and anytime a star player is at least possibly available, the Lakers will be linked. Giannis might want to move, and so here we are. The Lakers probably won't be able to put together a trade package that beats those of the Rockets, Thunder, Spurs or half a dozen other teams. But the reports today from Shams Charania say Giannis is evaluating his fit with other teams, which leaves the door open for the Lakers. There is a good chance Giannis sees the Lakers as the best fit, playing next to LeBron and Luka. The Bucks could think to themselves, "This guy gave his 20s to this team and brought us a championship. We're nowhere near bringing another one to him. Let's send him where he wants to go." If Giannis says he wants to play for the Lakers, he'll play for the Lakers. This is, of course, exhausting for fans of teams who are not the Lakers. If a player is available, can the Lakers get him? If news happens, what does this mean for the Lakers? If a team has unrelated success while the Lakers are in a rough stretch, do the Lakers need to fire their coach again for fun? It's a consistent din. And I'm adding to it. Proud dinner over here. Just to be clear, Giannis might just say tomorrow that he regrets having mentioned anything, and he's coming back, but while this Lakers hope exists, we must tend to it. Bucks fans, again you have my condolences. For the whole end of the season, and now for this. At least Wisconsin starts with a W, and that's a cool letter. So a Giannis move to LA probably only happens if Giannis really wants it to happen. The Bucks would have to sacrifice, or a third team would have to be involved, or something I haven't thought of would have to happen to make it work as well. That's two things that have to go extremely right for LA. However, I'm sure someone has used AI to put Giannis in a Lakers jersey already, so I can't say I'm too upset if it doesn't happen. Stop using AI. And you, fan? What do you think about Giannis Antetokounmpo situation? Write in the comments.